Welcome, everybody. We are here after day 15 in July. We are joined by so many people who are on silent, but this is Kaisegawa speaking to you today. I'm joining. I'm joined by sick Touyoyama and Enkaga as well. Welcome, welcome. We're just starting. Yukinoshoma, Tenho, who's Yuki is angry, Tenho is angry, everybody's angry for some reason. I don't understand.
Yeah. I hate all
Tsuzuteikoi.
of you.
I
Oto's a
haven't.
scrub.
I was gonna say, so I haven't missed much then.
No, just everybody just constantly angry. Tsuzuteikoi, Hitouki, and Shitayama. Hitouki also in the chat saying, I'm not angry. This time I'm straight depressed again. He needs the win. Let's just pull the band-aid. Spoiler alert. Yeah. So fucking we had a
I'm about
playoff.
to die.
We had a playoff, at least. Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
it
good
was
fit.
a
That's a good
too.
fit. Yes. So Aonishiki lost to Tamifuji defeated Aonishiki. Very nice. Was looking really good. For Tamifuji fans. And then we went to the playoffs. So Kirishima won his match against Koto Sakura. So we went to a playoff, and it started Kirishima and Tamifuji. And was it? Yeah, Tamifuji won the first one. Then we went to no. Was it? I forgot. I just watched.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Atami beat Kiri, Al beat Atami, and then Al beat Kiri.
Damn. All right. Yeah. So Ao Nishiki was able to get his 2 wins in a row, winning his third Yusho. That's another person that has more Yusho than Hoshoryu.
Oh.
Yeah.
Glad he didn't
Poor
hurt.
Hosh though. Hosh is a little bit hurt. Also, Ao Nishiki didn't seem very happy. I think he was in pain.
Yeah, looks like he screwed up his shoulder a bit, but
Yep.
hopefully it isn't serious. It looked like he just wanted to get it over with.
Yeah, he didn't seem like he was having a good time. I think he taped his other foot as well prior to the playoffs, so yeah, hopefully he can get better. But yes, Aonishiki officially, he was already back at Ozeki, most likely, with 10 wins. Well, he is, and now he's got the Yusho. I don't think it will count for a Yokozuna run, right?
Not that I'm aware of. It could, but it might.
I'm checking. I'm gonna check real quick.
Welcome, Monokaze. Yes, big crew today, and a lot of them silent. But welcome. It feels weird without Tamamidori here.
So where is the Frenchie?
Where's the Frenchie? Where are the Frenchies? It's just impossible.
Hey! I haven't been gone in a while. I've been gone for a while. Okay, so
Are you French? Since when?
No, I know. No,
Okay, fine. Okay. Oh god, I was like, we had 3 Frenches at one point. I was like,
just come on Discord call wee or some shit.
we Florida man.
Hey. Don't get me started on all of my other mess I've had to deal with. So
yeah, fair enough.
Oh.
I mean, you missed like what 500 episodes, but welcome back. One of the OGs.
Oh yeah, I know. Hey, at least I'm still here, okay?
Yeah, that's what counts, you know. Yes, for those who don't know, back when Genbo was still chairing this, that one was Suijin.
Yeah, it was.
Enkaga was here before me, even as Kaitetsu.
I was, and at the time I wasn't Enkaga. I was Ento at the time.
Damn, look at that! A bunch of old hats here.
Hey, come on. I mean, geez.
Well aged old hats.
I love when you were joining this, you were in the middle of fighting the owner and kicking their ass.
I think that was the other way around because remember Ento was always the one getting the ass beaten every time.
Well, not today.
I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, at least now I could say Enkaga's been way better than his predecessor, than his master before him. So at least that's a good thing. Granted, he has a lot of options.
What is this?
What is
Hey,
this?
I've actually made it to Sanyaku for once, okay? Ento never
Yeah.
did that, remember?
So
Now I'm the goddamn Enkaga clone where I can't get out of Juryo.
Sorry.
That's really good.
Honestly, that should be the Ento clone. I mean, in all honesty, because Enkaga actually got out of Juryo.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Way past his prime to the point where it was like when I came back after being off for a year hiatus, everyone's like, "Yeah, you're getting nowhere. Just start a new character."
That's
I mean,
harsh.
that's when you knew my character was not going to survive the rebalance.
All spirits, no footwork, no power, just straight belief.
Yep.
Yes, I think the most exciting sumo that we saw today was generally the Makushita playoff. That was so good. That was amazing.
Trying to find my sumo reference guide, the ones that always have the stats, and I don't see it now on the
Yeah,
my
well,
website.
Sumo DB is fucking off the air because obviously it's
Oh.
like clockwork. Sumo DB just doesn't want to work for us. Thankfully, I have the Banzuke open from like beforehand. I opened the page, so at least I can look at that.
Yeah,
Well, we
that's
had a 7-way playoff in Makushita. That was crazy. I think you want to see the voice chat, Enkaga.
Oh God. Oh yeah, a one-hit wonder. I'm sorry, but hey, at least I could say I made it. Okay, thanks, Tetsu. Jesus. Be glad I can't turn on my camera anymore.
Yeah, I think we're blocked because of the Basho. I think it should go back to normal in a bit.
And then
But
real
yeah,
legends for Akagi. Oh, I know. Yep, Akagi. I mean, there are some guys that I was like, man, it's
Tenho, the
yeah.
brand version of Tomono Sato.
I was gonna say yeah. I was gonna say let's just remind him of who he was. That was way better than now. I mean, geez. Yeah, it's oh gosh, that was kind of
Yeah.
hilarious.
But yes, I was surprised. I don't know if people saw, but the Beast Asahi Fuji, who was in Makushita, he lost in the middle of the Basho. That's why we had a 7-way playoff. No, not that's why, but that's one of the reasons why he was part of the 7-way playoff. Nabatame surprisingly beat him. I wasn't expecting that. Generally, don't know if we have any big Futaguyama fans here, but
It's like I found a sumo stats, but I'm seeing on there like Kirishima lost both of his very quickly. Especially with him being the Ozeki. I don't, and then like how you were talking about with the Tommy Fuji. I don't think it's going to be a Yokozuna run. I think he's going to at least have a
yeah,
chance at an Ozeki run. His he went
yeah,
9-6,
Tami,
9-6 the previous two.
yeah,
But I mean,
Atami. I think he next Basho is like pretty like
yeah,
oh my god, I
it's
cannot make
gonna
words.
be
Atami is on the way to Ozeki run. He's on Ozeki run, I think, at this moment. So next
yeah.
Basho, I think
I
it's like
mean,
10 or more. I think that's very likely.
yeah. In my honest opinion, he would need to get like another. I think 11 wins would help make
The
help
9,
make
yeah,
the September Basho easier for him.
yeah.
It's
He
just
can,
it's gonna take a lot of work though.
if
I'm
my
trying to
math is correct, he needs 13 in September to make Ozeki for November.
Then 13. Yeah, that's
I
not happening.
want
That's
to
not
say
happening.
yes. I want to say yes. I'm looking up right now
Mm.
to see
But
'Cause
like
he
you
lost.
said, realistically, double-digit wins for Atami would all but guarantee him, or would not all but guarantee him, help his push for Ozeki.
He needs
Yeah.
12 wins to get it, at least.
That's what I'm kind of figuring because it's what 33 wins, right? To
Yeah,
have
33
the
is
promotion to
the
Ozeki. He's right now with 12. That's why I feel like for him, I mean, I'm looking at some of the stats from this spot show. I haven't been able to keep up lately. I've just been so distracted. Which I mean, granted, my one benefit now I'm gonna have is I'm no longer at one. I'm no longer working at a vehicle auction. I'm actually now hilariously enough at a sports card place. So
Oh,
I'm able to
nice.
use yeah, and I can tell you this, I'm way happier. So you'll
Oh,
probably
that's
see me more
good.
often. You'll see me
Yeah.
way more often. My only downside, I'm normally working Sundays, but I'll try to still jump in when I can.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
yeah. No, normally Tama is still joining us, so it'll be like having the old crew back. So yeah,
I know it'll be nice.
it'll be nice.
And
Yeah.
I usually take my lunch around the same time that the podcast is running. So I'll probably be on every so often on my lunches. But I'm looking at
Six.
the stats from just this tournament alone for him. I
Mhm.
mean, for Atami Fuji. He lost to Daisho, Takanosho, Kirishima, and Onishiki, all who had a really good tournament for this month as well. I think if he can continue doing that and then trying to look back, I'm actually loving the sumo stats. It's got way more in depth now, and my stat
Mm.
brain's going nuts already. Depending on who moves up from Jurio,
Yep.
this would be a really good opportunity for Atama Fuji because he's not going to move up in the rankings. He's going to stay at Sunya at
Sekiwake.
the
Yeah.
Sekiwaki 1 at 1 East. So he's going to be there now for this is going to be I believe his third straight boss show. Going to be sitting at Sekiwaki 1. I think
Yeah.
he's got to have a really good match here. If he can get that 11 wins, or maybe if he can maybe sneak out a win over Daisho or Takanosho, because Takanosho is gonna
Yeah. Takanosha was
fall a little bit.
crazy.
I mean, and Takanosho went five, I believe, and his head-to-head record actually too for with Takanosho was five career-wise is 5-5.
Mm-hmm.
If he can get a win against Takanosho next boss show, there's a really good opportunity that he could easily get another 11, 12 wins, maybe even have a U show run, which would really
Maybe.
get the committee thinking about um the potential of being ready for him to go into Ozeki, whether or
Absolutely,
not
because
he
like
does really
Atami.
well or horrible
Yeah.
in September.
Yeah, because like Atami this year, Atami has been improving so much since like last year or a year and a half ago. Because
Yeah,
generally, I
back
feel
in
like
September of last year, he was
yeah, no, he
five and
was.
10. And then
I thought, okay, fine.
after Aki in September, after going 5 and 10, he goes Kyushu 8 and 7 and Kyushu in November. January and Hatsu he goes 12 and 3, and then he goes back to back for March and May 9 and 6 runs,
Mhm.
and then this tournament here at Nagoya he goes 12 and 3. So he's had the consistency. His division records too. I've actually been looking up because I'm actually really liking these stats. His career division record for Makuchi alone is 54%. He's 154 wins to 131 losses. And in looking at a lot of this, most of these wins he's gotten has helped him get into a 54%. So, I mean, I'll be curious to
Yeah,
see how he does. I mean, it seems like he's definitely been on the rise, especially with how 2024 was not a good year for him. He was Makikoshi before the six for 4 of the 6 boss shows, and then his Kachikoshis were right at the 8 wins for the other 2. So
Mhm.
I think he's finally starting to get that momentum and getting the push he needs. He has to now at this point with the way he's been going this year, he's got to continue it. He's coached every single boss show this year, and if I was him, I would try to take advantage of that momentum.
Damn. Yeah, I think pretty much that. And with Aonishiki going back up to Ozeki, that also brings up who will be in Sanyako, because Kotosho and Wakatakakage are going down.
It
Yoshinofuji is
will
going
be
down. I mean, everybody's going
Daisho,
down.
for sure.
Yeah,
Sasaki
I would
Wake
think
probably.
Daisho.
Yeah, Daisho, Fujinokawa,
Ten-
and Hakuno Fuji, I think, right?
Yeah,
Well,
but real question
well,
is
oh,
Daisho or Fuji for Sekiwake?
I think it's gonna be Fuji just because Fuji's at M1 East. Oho is gonna fall. Oho is gonna fall probably to M5, like we've seen in
Only
Mhm.
Basha's
M5?
past.
Yeah, because like
Well,
everybody else
you
went shit in
we've seen.
Joy.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we've seen.
Oshoma went to like Maigashira 8 with like a 3 and 12. I don't know. I think they're gonna like put him at least like around Maigashira 7.
Yeah, I mean, you never
Mhm.
know. That's why I'm figuring it's gonna be 5 because you got Yoshino Fuji who went 6 and 9. Yoshino Fuji will probably be M3, M4. I would say M3 just because he only had the a 3 loss differential with the 6 and 9. I mean, Taka no Show did not do great either at 6 and 9. Chironumi, I think both Chironumi and Ganoyama might sit the same. I don't think they're gonna move up even though they went 7 and 8. But that's
Mm.
going to be another big question mark with them because I mean, Hakuno Fuji would probably end up being the first. He'll probably end up being the first M1 East because Daisha with the 10 and 5, Daisha is going to probably end up being Komusubi 1 E or Komusubi 1 West because I still think they're going to move Fuji up either. They're going to move Fuji up to Komusubi 1 East, or he's gonna go a half a move up and be Komusubi 1 West. It's just kind of a weird situation. I feel like just because
Yeah,
of Daisho having a great run down in Maigashira 4, going 10 and 5. You also got Kotoeho, who went 11 and 4, as well as Takayasu. The mid tier for
yeah,
Maigashira did
they
really
both went
well,
really good.
but I just don't know if I don't think the committee is gonna really. I don't think the committee's really going to throw a lot up there. I mean, and yeah, Hito, Onosato is going to be Yokozuna 1 East just because of Hoshiro
Yeah,
backing out there. But Onosato already had the 9 wins, so I mean, that was kind of apparent right there. And plus, Hoshiro is trying to keep himself healthy too, because I mean, we've seen in years past, especially with some of the other top Yokozunas getting hurt early on, especially throughout their career, and some of those injuries continue lingering on. So I think,
yeah,
especially with us having 2 Yokozunas right now, I think the committee's okay with someone like Hoshiru being able to take time off and being able to just work on health and
absolutely.
stuff,
And like we
knowing that
also have,
Onosada's been doing really well.
yeah, and we also have like Kirishima very real chances of
Mm-hmm.
getting a Yokozuna promotion next time if he gets the show or something
Yeah.
similar. Just because like I cannot open Sumo DB, but
Here, I'll send you what I have.
I know
This
you have the
one that
Sumo
I found.
stats. Yeah, I just it hurts my brain. But I know,
I know.
Kirishima
You're
had
good.
like also 12 and 3 last time. If you can
Yeah.
confirm it to me.
Yes.
Yeah. So like
Yeah, good news is this will be better for the Yokozuna run if he gets like a 13 and 2 U show. I don't think they're gonna deny him now
Yeah.
since it was like a 3-way playoff. And
Right.
with
And the way.
oh, sorry, continue.
No, go ahead. I'll let you finish first.
No, so I was just bringing back to your one point quickly. Yeah, with Fujinokawa, I would actually think though, in another scenario, they would just give Fujinokawa Sekiwake because they don't really care, if you get double digits, if you're like 3 or more Maigashira ranks back usually, and it's like a Maigashira 1, but
Yeah.
they're also more biased against people with no Sonyaku experience, and Daisho has a lot, so they'll probably just do that, sadly, but I hope they don't.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm hoping not either, but I mean, it's how we've seen in years past, the committee is all about experience. They would rather have the
Yeah.
experience up there in the top tier levels. I mean, that's why I'm like, and then even with the Yokozuna stuff for Kirishima, I would say, especially with him, even just with this year alone, he's pretty much been double-digit wins every single basho. Yeah, he was Sekiwaki 1 East for January and March, but at the same time, the March basho, which got him into Ozeki, that was his Yusho win, and then he goes and loses to Takakage in literally the next boss show. And I kind of agree with you. He's had, in a sense, he's had back-to-back Junyu shows where it's been in where the deciding factor was a playoff. I think I'm kind of with you, Kaise, where if Hiroshima wins in July, or no, not July, sorry, the next boss show in September, I think there's a really good opportunity that the committee might see about potentially putting him up in as a Yokozuna. But I think if he does win September, it would have to be and I'm gonna say it this way, and probably people might like look at me and be like, why am I saying it this way? But it's gonna have to be a Hakuho level win where he would have to
For
almost
Kitty.
yes.
I don't think it has to be like Hakuho
No.
level, but I mean, like people before
I
this on
feel
one
like
of
it would
the
have to.
videos were saying like any U show, and I don't get that. Like, no, it had to be like a 14-1.
Yeah.
But this time, I do think a 13-2 would get it done, and with how the other Yokozunas are doing. But it cannot be a 12-3 though.
No.
No,
I don't think so.
that's why I figured it would have to. That's why to me, I was figuring it would have to be a 15-1. He would have to be
15 on what? Where are you
or
getting
not
the
15,
secret
sorry,
16
Maybe
16
I'll
day
play
bash
off.
show?
I'll play off. I guess I'll play off when.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
I'm
would
just
have to be
putting
a,
it.
Play off,
yeah.
I guess.
Oh, you're good. It would have to be a Zento U show for him. That's how I feel because I mean the only other thing I can see of, especially with the 14-1, is I feel like what the committee would want to see him beat both Yokozuna. If he can beat both Yokozuna and have like maybe one of his losses be to someone else in the Sanyaku, maybe one of the other Ozeki, whoever it's going to be, which is probably going to be Kotozaru or Kotozakuro, who is hanging on to Ozeki. I think he's going to be Kadoban though.
No, well, he got
Oh no, actually
8
no,
and
he
7.
was
Yeah, he
Kadoban.
got it
That's
in
it.
7. It's
Okay,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, he
So yeah,
cleared
so he would.
Kadoban.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he did clear it this one. Okay, yeah. So he would have if he loses to Kotozakura, I think, because I think if he loses to any of the Sekiwaki, he would be in trouble. But he would
Yeah.
have to. I feel like he would have to win against both Yokozuna, and then his one and only loss, I feel like would potentially have to be against Kotozakura, because any loss from anyone from Sekiwaki down is I don't think the committee would look at potentially putting him as a Yokozuna with the Yusho win.
Yeah.
It's a weird situation with Kirishima because in all honesty, the way he's been throughout his career in top division, he's proven that he can be Yokozuna rank. But
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
the people he's gone up against though, I feel like the top all of the Sanyaku wrestlers that are up there right now they're all like right now in their top level. This is like I think some of the best that we've seen in many years, even
Yeah,
when it was only
absolutely.
Hakuho. And it's for Kirishima. I mean, this is like I feel like this is just going to be a big uphill climb for him. And just seeing all we got of some of the other guys coming up too, you never know what to expect.
Yeah,
But
you want
that's
that thing that you mentioned about this top division being especially strong. I think is really spot on because Kirishima this basho, he lost to Hiradoumi and Shuranomi, two guys who while they're not like Sekiwaki and above, they have been really good in the past couple years. They have been showing really good sumo. And like you have like Fujinokawa coming up, Yoshino Fuji, Hakuno Fuji, Fujiryoga, all these Gonoyama to an extent. It's just been a really strong like top division. And I think that's part of the reason why it's been very exciting. And why I think it's so weird that people really want a dominant Yokozuna. Because, like, we had, from what I've heard, obviously, we had Hakuho for a very long time, just dominating everything and being not very exciting, which I can totally understand. And that was part of the reason during Teruno Fuji's reign, let's put it like that, during his Teruno Fuji's active Yokozuna part of his career, anytime he was in, you knew he was gonna very likely win. And so
Yep.
obviously he was very injured. He got off a lot of times. We had a year with like first time
We were-
6 different people won a U show.
Yep.
But still, I think now it's really tough for the Yokozuna to get to like more U shows because on Saturday because he was healthy and he was beast. Now that he's injured, he can barely fight well, and he's still winning like 9 wins, which is crazy without basically an
Bomb. Bomb.
Oh boy.
You forgot Hiroshima and the goat Komusubi, the Komusubi to end all Komusubi ranks. God, Naruto's stable is such a wacky
I
stable.
believe
They
that's
just
his
have.
first Sanyaku wrestler. That's so funny.
I mean, Oshima being a guys, Oshima was a Makushita Tsukedashi. He was one of like new high climbers back in the day. It's crazy. I think
But I am
Oshoumi.
happy he got to the Sanyaku, but he's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
never
no,
gonna get
I'm
it back
happy.
again.
No, he's never.
Yeah.
He's never gonna. But like, I think his stablemate Oshoumi is a much better overall wrestler who's just way more injured and now even more injured this time, and I'm like crying. Because Oshoumi is just the best.
Kind of reminds me a bit of Tobizaru.
Oshoumi or Oshoma?
Yeah, I don't know
No.
why. Just the way he moves and like goes flying or sends his opponents flying reminds me a lot of Tobizaru.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Never thought
Yeah.
about that. Never thought about that.
Yeah. I mean, I do want to mention though with Kirishima,
Mm.
just imagine in an alternate universe where he didn't just randomly touch down on the clay in that bout with both of his hands in this boss show and just wins
yeah.
13-2. And in the
Mm.
last boss show, if he didn't get that concussion and then lose the bout after because of that and went 13-2, just imagine.
Yep.
It's that close. It's like that's so we are so competitive and I'm like Aonishiki, he is not fighting with a feet. He has basically no foot in one of his legs. And he's like still smashing it by how technical he is. What a crazy top division, and I'm having a lot of fun, and I think this is great.
Yeah.
Personally.
He reminds me of Hakuho a lot when I look at him. The way he moves, the way he wrestles, it's actually disturbing how similar he looks to that.
Damn, I don't know. I think Onishiki has a very low and square type of style, which is very unique. I think Hakuho was more aggressive in a way, but I think anyway, I think Onishiki can still get Yokozuna even a little bit injured, but hopefully he'll get some time to rest. But yeah, who knows?
I think
Three.
he's going to get Yokozuna before Kirishima too, because
Ooh, that's an interesting.
whenever
That's an
he
interesting.
gets close to the rope, he always manages to do Takayasu and choke it
Fair enough.
without fail every single time.
I mean, yeah. Although Kirishima does have the chance next time, especially if like Hosh is not feeling well.
Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, I will say
Hopefully.
as well, though, with this boss show, Aonishiki being injured, when he was
Yeah.
usually at the edge, he would just go for like that arm lock around the head to try to save himself. Now he probably learned a bunch of more defensive techniques, so that'll be good.
Yes, that would be good as well for him, because he really
Also
just
kinda-
really tried to do the Kubinage quite a lot, and yeah, it didn't really work a lot of times. But he seems like he's on the mend. I know he's not looking good, his feet, but I think he's on the
I mean,
mend.
he could take the next boss show off if he wants. I'm sure he'll get an 8 and 7 at least after, so he can heal up.
He could, but I don't think these guys really think that way. I think he'll just go in, and probably will be for the worst, but we'll see.
I'm actually looking around. I was looking at Jurio because I was kind of curious on one thing, since just because of some of the Rikishi that are going to be called up. This one's really going to be interest me for September. Asasuryu. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, he's
It
the brother of
goes a
Asakoryu.
I was
Yeah.
So
wondering.
glad Asakori didn't get sent down so they can fight in the same division now.
Yeah, it'll be great.
That'll be fun.
Oh,
I really
Monokaze
hated that
mentioned
playoff, though. God, that's the only thing I was disappointed
that
of
playoff
last
was
night.
sucked. I would have loved if the both Segahama men didn't face each other first round, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like that was my least favorite opponent out of the bunch. I mean, we literally
Yeah.
did a Rikishi romance pull out of like 600 people. Shonan Umi was last place out of 600 people. He got 1/10th place vote. That's just
Wow.
as anyone else I would have liked winning that playoff. But I mean, I
Yeah,
liked the other
I don't.
playoffs. So.
I really don't mind the Shononomi. So yeah, I don't think it's very fun. But what Monokaze said, and that Amenoyama agrees to, is that I think this is Monokaze saying, I think what Ao and Haku have in common is their drive. They have the kind of focus on the objective. I can see that. And I think Aonishiki is really focused on that Yokozuna thing. I think he really, really, really wants to become Yokozuna. I think he will
The way
eventually.
they carry themselves as well.
Mm.
Like they are supremely confident that they are going to win. Like he's not coming out there to fight you. He's just doing his daily chore of beating you.
Yeah, fair enough. And when you look at something interesting of why my tatami Fuji might have changed is that
I mean they're
do
both
you
big
all
guys.
think
He understands him.
Yeah. Do you all think that Atami Fuji finally listened to Teru no Fuji, Kaisegawa Yakata?
Yes.
Because they
yes,
fight like the same as each other now. And I do because Atami Fuji, he has been going for the Kimedashi, or at least the double arm block, quite a lot. So it could be. Monokaze, I think Atami Fuji Josel final also could be. Maybe his neck is giving him less pain, his back. I don't know.
It's
Just hope he didn't listen to him out of and Hakuna Fuji at the bar.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that whole thing was yikes.
I mean, we'll have to say it's funny how all the Hakuho fanboys are trying to compare it like it's anyway comparable.
Yeah, we talked loads about it earlier this year, and I agree.
Yeah, so sorry, I have to leave for like 5 minutes, but I just want
You
to say
go.
one last thing before I leave for a bit, and I don't know how long the podcast is going to go on for though. But
yeah, fair enough.
I should mention though, yeah, with this win, I checked it again. I posted about it a couple times. Aonishiki is the first in history to win a Yusho on his tournament after losing Ozeki.
Damn, I didn't know that. Huh. Didn't Takakeisho do that?
Nope.
No.
No, he just got 10 wins, Takakeisho.
Yeah, I looked on Sumo DB, there was none, and now.
I mean, no, I trust Sumo DB. Nice, interesting. Ooh.
When it's up,
Yeah, let's see where Al goes to. But yeah, that Julio thing, boring. I don't like.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Koto Zakura sucks. Sorry, Hitouki. Apparently, if Oho just didn't have like a broken spinal cord, he would be not Ozeki. Lucky as hell again.
But here, what we always say here is that Kagayaki is the one who sucks the most. But yeah, no, the Asasurio, Touching Fuji, and Nash Fuji, they did great. Asasurio will, go really big in Makuuchi, I think. I don't know if he'll do well. Because like Kazuma 5 and 10 and Daiseizen 6 and 9, I wasn't expecting that. I thought Daiseizen would at least get Kachikoshi, so I'm surprised he didn't. Maybe
I'm surprised Enho's still fighting. I thought Enho retired.
Yeah.
He's in Jurio 11, went 8 and 7, so he'll move up a little bit.
He in 3 years he clawed his way back. Exactly 3 years he clawed his way
Especially
back.
after his injury, he had too. Because I remember he had that severe injury that he was out for almost close to a year, if I recall.
He was out for an entire year, yeah.
Yeah, so seeing him up to Jury 11 is I was very surprised. I was at one point thinking that he just called it and decided to retire because I mean, especially with where he's at right now, I was surprised. So I mean, seeing him at 8 and 7, he's going to move up a little bit on some other people. So who knows? Maybe he might try to make some kind of surprise, but I don't think
I don't
his
think so.
prime is. I think his prime's gone now. It's just
Yeah, he's just been able
I
to come back.
yeah.
And then people are talking in the chat about who's coming up from Makushita to Juryo. So who's going down? I think obviously Nishikigi, Hakuyozan, and Oshoumi are.
Kazuma is going to as first as a definite being 5 and 10.
No. I'm talking about
Um.
Makushita and Juryo, third and second. The other.
Oh.
Yeah.
My bad.
Good.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Hakuyozan, Nishikigi, Toshitaikai. At least those three. I think Kaio is going to be a very interesting one. Kagayaki
Yeah,
is
but
going to
like
be lucky.
Tochitaikai is too low, you know. I think Oshoumi, I checked. Oshoumi with 0, 5, and 10 usually goes down. That rank with that record usually goes down to Makushita. So I think Oshoumi goes down. Nishikigi obviously goes down, and Hakuyosen goes down. That's 3. And I think that might be it. I think they might generally save Tochitaikai, and I am horrid
I don't
at
know. I mean,
thinking about it.
we've seen a. That's the thing. I don't know. We've seen other times where we've had Rikishi sitting on the east side that they've dropped. I mean, if they do only drop him, if they do decide to move Tochikai down, he could only move a half down before
Yeah, no,
to
half
Cheerio
down because
14 West.
yes, because what I think is if you look at who's can be promoted, Tanji, Tokifudo, and Nabatame, and even Tokifudo is a little bit of a stretch, but I think he gets it
I mean,
with his lineup of
Daiki,
demo teams.
Daiki Shiho as well, potentially. I mean, I know it's his career high as well, but
Yeah,
looking at
that is sure
previous
maybe.
Basho, he was up 3. Yeah, I mean, looking at the previous Basho, he went from the previous improvement. He went went up 3.5 from from the previous Basho beforehand.
Mhm.
So I mean, that's
Let's
another one I would
see.
see as a potential. But I mean, he could also be Makashita 1,
Well,
Makashita 1 East potentially. But I mean, you never know.
Historically, they've not been promoted way more often than not. Recently, though, Nabatame in 2024 was promoted on a 4 and 3, but he was on Magusta 4 East to Julio 4 East. So they could. I think, I think you may be right. I think maybe you're right. I
Might
think maybe
move him up a
Dagisho could
full
get it.
4 and move him to Jurio 14 West and just move up 4 whole spots from Makashita 4 to Jurio 14.
Yeah. So, oh, so did a speed run.
Yeah.
Oh, you think Tochikodai? No, I think you forgot 5 people. 5 people going up. I don't think they're gonna bring Tochikodai. I think if
I
they
think it's
bring
only going to be
Daikisho,
4.
yeah, I think it's only gonna be 4 because I think if they bring Daikisho, they're not gonna bring Tochikodai. And anyway, Himokamaru would go over Tochikodai by wins.
And they wouldn't move Kai. They would not move Kaio way down to Jurio 12, anyways. Oh wait, no, Kaio. Yeah, Kaio. Oh no, that's Kaio sitting Jurio. My bad. I only see 4 because I don't think they're gonna really drop a lot of people from Makushi. Because I mean with Daisen and Kazuma having a rough record, same with Ono Katsu.
Mm.
I think I know for sure those 3. I think Abi is going to be saved. It's the question mark I see is I think they're going to save Wakano Show because he was 5 and 2. He was 5 and 1 before getting hurt. So that
Yeah,
to me,
horrible.
he was doing really well. I mean, I haven't been able to see any highlights, but just looking at that to me tells me he was doing good, had a potential chance at maybe making a Yusho run before his injury. I would see Mitakayumi falling out from even though he's in my Maigashira 11. I would see him falling out as the last Rikishi if they want to move, if they want to promote 5 Rikishi up from Juryo.
Mhm.
That would be the clear cut that I would see there. That's why I only see
Sure.
4. I don't really see
Yeah,
I don't really
again,
see
I agree.
5.
I don't see five, but again, one can hope that Kaio will go down, or I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
stuck to Hakuryu one, so like whatever. Kaio can't
Yeah.
go down. Yeah, fair enough. Just think it's boring. I think
Yeah,
Hakuryu is
I
boring. I think
didn't. Yeah,
Kagayaki
I
is
was
boring.
thinking. Yeah, I was looking and trying to figure out what Kaio. Kaio's gonna be okay. I think Kaio would be okay, just because. I
Yeah,
mean,
he will.
you got four people that have a chance at promotion down from Makishita, especially with Daikisho, but Kaio would be okay. I mean, seeing how quickly and how like drastic Juryo is, I kind of understand with Oshumi going down from completely out of Juryo, so I can see 4 right there, and we have in a sense four people that finished at 4 and 3 or better. So
Yeah,
that's kind of how I'm seeing it is. 4
I
people are
see.
going to move up from Makashita, and then
Yeah, I think four.
we have at least a 4 guaranteed 4 with Nishiki, both of the Juryo 14 guys going Makikoshi.
Fair enough. Okay, I could see that. I could vibe with that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
also, there was a
Kaio's gonna get saved.
yeah, Kaio will be safe, but there was a retirement of a former Sekitori. Those who might remember Daishomaru, he was a former Maegashira, and he retired.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow.
yeah, he was like he was a Makushita Tsukedashi. He made judo very quickly. Remained and went up to Maegashira and stayed in Makuuchi for like 2-3 years, 4 years, I think in total, or even maybe 5. And then 2022, he just fell down and continued falling down up to Sandanme this time, and he failed his Makushita Kachikoshi, and yeah, he retired. So no couple that we know of, and we'll see what he does next. Yep. Oh, people
Good
want
luck to him.
the new merch, the sumo merch of the happy coats, the like festival coats from Japan. Apparently they're restocked. And Toyo, I agree. I think Naishomaru is prettier than Endo. I think Endo looks like a frog. His
Damn.
bulging eyes.
Excuse
He
me.
has very bulging eyes.
Excuse me. We're gonna have an IRL fight for that.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy. I mean, I think we're gonna face each other anyway, so yeah. Oh, I forgot to put
Endo
my
was the
rank on
most
my name.
pretty Rikishi to ever grace the sport, man. And I'm saying that as a straight man. That was the prettiest man on the Dohyo in history.
I see. Okay, fair enough. Well, we are getting close to the end of this episode. However, I wanted to share something with you. So, some people know we are on episode 190. It's only 10 episodes to episode 200, and we are going to have a special tournament as we do for this big episode at episode 200. I think me and Tama Midori slash Tama Osato, we will definitely be giving up money for prizes. If those here present who have some extra cash that want to support, because I think a lot of people might be joining the tournament if we publicize it correctly with the top Gyojis, wink wink nudge nudge Suzu to talk to them. I'll talk to them as well, to Ina. But this year we'll start a countdown of 10 episodes to episode 200. And I wanted to share something me and Toyo basically did. A new refreshment to the pod. I got an artist to make a new like cover, and I got an actual Japanese musician to make new intros and outros. Let me get both their names. So the musician is Mamoru Ogata on Fiverr, and the artist, he has posted in the sumo subreddit a couple times, and his username is Kenzo Drawings. So if you guys want to check it out, there's the link to the so you can see the art, hear the intro, and hear the outro. I'm really happy with it, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well, because we'll be using from this episode going forwards. Yay. Silence.
Yay!
Oh, like yay! Everyone's like,
Yeah, everybody's like,
so muted.
whatever.
Everyone's
Shit.
so quiet.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll be talking to the big Yojis about it, about the episode 200 knockout tournament. Whew. So yeah, thank you all for joining.
Yeah, you can talk to me about it basically, since I'm more of a Gyoji than Tuzu. You know, he basically admitted it. So.
Yeah, I'll just send all the funds to Yuki. That's what he sent me on DM. I have to send all the funds to him, and then he'll certainly get Hakuho to send one of his usual trophies to us.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Also, yeah, whoever ruined the commentary for everyone and made them put a cap on it, I'll hunt you down. Still looking for them.
Yeah, I wonder if it was like somebody named Uki something, I think it was, that just really wanted to commentate every single match he could get his grubby little hands on.
Hey, listen, it's not my fault that I have tons of friends in here who wanted to help me. All right, maybe get more friends. All right, not my fault. I'm broke.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining me again. It's been great. So I'll see you all next episode. Oh, and Senshi/Spiff has posted the Express Banzuke for September also. If you guys want to give it a watch, go ahead. But yes, see you all next time. Bye bye.